everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a favorites video. I wanted to share my current favorite products with you guys since it's been quite a while since I've done one of these. I have some awesome products that are perfect for summer. As always, I will have everything linked down below in the description box in case you guys are interested in checking out any of the products that I am talking about today. So anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first product that I want to talk about is primer. I have things sort of like set up in order of how I would apply them, and I'm pretty sure I have every single category covered. So for primer, I have been loving the Milani Bright Side Primer. This is a gorgeous illuminating primer. It totally reminds me of the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. If you love that product, you need this. It just gives you the most gorgeous glow. There's no like chunky glitter in it or anything. It just really gives you this luminance. What? Luminosity. I hope you guys can tell on the back of my hand. It just is so stunning. It looks great under makeup. You can also wear it alone if you're not going to be wearing foundation, and it just makes your skin look nice and healthy. I love wearing this alone, like, well, under foundation as my only primer, but I also like mixing it with other primers. So for example, today I used the Wet n Wild Impossible primer, and then on top of that I applied the Milani one just to kind of give me a little bit of extra glow because I was feeling it. So I highly recommend this product if you like a glowy look. I do have more oily skin, and I find that this isn't greasy at all. It actually is quite hydrating, and it leaves a really nice base for my foundation to be applied to. I literally have nothing negative to say about this. It's amazing. For foundation, I'm going to talk about a product that I have talked about several times on my channel, and that would be the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. This is amazing. It's so good. It's a medium coverage foundation. It has a natural finish. It just makes your skin look so like smooth and evened out, and although it's not like full coverage and you can still see imperfections through it, it just makes your skin look nice and pulled together. It's just amazing. I have worn it in several videos so you guys can see for yourself the effect that this gives, but it lasts all day long on me, and I love it so much. And I have the perfect shade match. I have 17.5N. That's my perfect shade match, and it's only $20, which is like, I don't know, it's cheap for a Sephora foundation, but it's like more on the higher end for drugstore, so it's kind of in the middle. But I've been using this like every single day pretty much, and I've hardly made a dent in it. So this is amazing. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a medium coverage natural finish foundation. And I actually have a second foundation to talk about. This one is from Ofra. This is their Absolute Cover foundation. This one is great if you're looking for something with a little bit more coverage. This is a medium to full coverage buildable formula, and I would say it has like a dewy to natural finish. Like, it's pretty natural, but it's a little bit dewier than the Sephora one. But this is what I have on my skin today, and I think it looks beautiful. I did want to mention that I've only worn this foundation like 3 times, so this is kind of like an exception for a favorites video, because usually I like to try things out a little bit longer before including them in these videos. But this was love at first sight. I honestly love it so much. I've worn it for hours and it looks amazing. So this is a new one to me, but it's already become one of my favorites. I am in the shade 1, and again, perfect match. Love it so much. So I highly recommend this as well. And I do have a discount code with Ofra. You can use code PAIGE for 20% off. If I have any discount codes for the products that I'm talking about today, I will try to pop them up on the screen, but I will definitely have them down below in the description box next to the product links in case you guys decide to purchase any of these products. And by the way, any of the links in my description box with a little star next to them, that means that they are affiliate links or affiliate codes. So I do make a small commission if you decide to shop through those links, so no pressure, but it does help me out if you guys do decide to do that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So anyway, moving on to concealer. I have 2 concealers to talk about. One is drugstore, one is high-end. The high-end one is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this concealer so much. It is so beautiful. It's the perfect color. I have the shade Vanilla, and it's so luminous. It sits so well on my under eye area. It's nice and brightening, and it lasts all day without creasing. I truly love this. Like, it is so good. And then for the drugstore one, this is another newer product for me. This is the Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. I am wearing this today as well. I actually did a full face of first impressions recently, which is where I tried the Wet n Wild primer, the Ofra foundation, this, and I wore like almost all of the same products in today's like video for today's makeup, but love this. I love this so much. It is a great full coverage concealer. I have it in the shade light beige. I'm interested in checking out some of their other shades because this one is, I don't know. It's fine, but like I just want to see if there's anything better for me. But yeah, it's all day, full coverage, works great, blends out beautifully, lasts all day, no creasing, and again, it just looks so pretty on my under eye area. I don't know what it is, but I love it. So both of these are amazing. This one definitely gives you a little bit more of a glow, a little bit more hydration, and the Wet n Wild one is just like, you are set in place. It's not budging all day long. I would say this is better for like the people that like the full coverage, like matte foundations. And then NARS you could use on a day like today with like, you know, a decent amount of makeup on, or you can use this like if you're only wearing concealer, like super natural makeup day. I think this would be great for that as well. For powder, I don't actually have anything new that I've tried recently that has absolutely become a top favorite of mine, so I just thought I would give an honorable mention to the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. It frustrates me because the only link that I can find for this is on Walmart's website. I wish I could find it on Target or even Ulta, because usually when I link my products I go to the Sephora and Ulta website, but the only place that I can find this online is Walmart. So sorry about that, but this is an amazing powder. I really like it. I always use this now. I used to be like, you know, pack on the loose powder like on my under eye area, my T-zone, all over my face. Now I just take this with like a little under eye or like small powder brush, and I like go crazy in there. I'll set my under eyes, my T-zone, and then I'll take a larger brush like this one, and then I'll just kind of not get quite as much product and just set the rest of my face, and I'm good to go all day. I love this so much. I don't think I liked it the first time that I tried it, but I have fallen in love with it. I've talked about it several times on my channel, so I just wanted to throw this in there. I wanted to interrupt the order of products by letting you guys know something awesome. I have a little announcement, but it's like really exciting for me. So as you guys know, I have a Morphe Glam Fam code. I'm a part of their like Glam Fam program, so I receive PR from them occasionally, and I have that discount code. But you guys did so amazing, and you guys showed up, you did your job, I'm just like, so anyway, I basically sort of graduated from the program, and I actually have my very own official Morphe code. So now, instead of using my Glam Fam code, you guys can use code PAIGE for 10% off your Morphe purchase. I am so excited about this. I like can't believe that this is actually real life. I have loved Morphe for so long, like so long, and the fact that I have my very own like code, like Paige is my code, I can't believe it. So in honor of that, I thought I would give a shout out to the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, which is one of the greatest setting sprays of all time, and that's not just my opinion, that's like a very popular, well-known opinion. It is amazing, and the sprayer, fantastic. You don't have to pump it, it just goes. It's a beautiful mist, smells amazing, works great. Oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So I will have this down below along with my new Morphe code. And another thing that I wanted to mention that is super exciting is that my brush collection with Bling Brushes is expected to restock next month in June. I am so excited. I have had so many questions about a restock for the last several months. I've had DMs, I've had comments on Instagram, on YouTube, like literally anywhere that you can possibly reach me, I have had questions about it. So I'm so excited to let you guys know that there is going to be a restock next month in June. Oh my god! I did want to mention that there are still a few single brushes available on their website, but the actual brush sets are not in stock at the moment, but the brush sets will be restocking next month. But right now, I thought I would mention a couple of the products that are available, like at this very moment. And of course, you can use code PAIGE on any Bling Brushes products. So I wanted to mention my highlighting brush. This is the best highlighter brush that you will ever use in your entire life. I use it every single day to apply my highlighter. It is the most perfect and the most beautiful highlighter brush you've ever seen in your entire life. This is the F25. And then I also thought I would mention the not brush trio, the sponge trio. This is my favorite sponge product ever created. I use these every single day. As you can see, mine is a disaster at the moment, so I will need to crack into these very soon because they're a wreck. And that just shows the true, genuine use. So anyway, back to the makeup products. I thought I would mention a bronzer that I've been loving. This one is from Milani. This is a baked bronzer. It's in the shade Dulce. And when I first got this, I wasn't too sure about the shade. I thought it was like a little bit yellowy on me, but I actually love the shade. I love the formula. It totally reminds me of Hourglass formula. Let me just show you something. I actually have an Hourglass bronzer right here. This is in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. I wouldn't say these are shade dupes by any means, but as you can see, they have a very similar like marbled texture, and I just think they're both amazing. But Hourglass products are extremely expensive, and Milani ones are a lot more reasonable, and I've just been reaching for this one so often, so I wanted to throw that in there. But speaking of Hourglass products, you guys, I had to mention this one. This is the Hourglass Vanish Blush Stick in the shade Wonder. This is what I have on today. Again, I tried this for the first time in that first impressions video, but holy crap, you guys, I am not a cream blush person. I'm not a cream anything person. I don't like cream bronzers, cream blushes, cream highlighters, but I love this. It is so good. Let me show you the color. So basically what I do is I twist it up and I go back and forth a few times on the back of my hand. This is a very opaque swatch. And then I take my sponge and I will just kind of like do little like tapping motions and kind of like drag a little bit to get the product on the sponge, and then I apply it to my cheeks, and it's so beautiful. Again, perfect for summer. I love the color. I definitely want to pick up other colors because the formula is just so amazing, and I can apply powder on top of it and it still shows up. I have nothing but good things to say about this. Well, other than the price, it is pretty pricey, but it's worth it in my opinion. Like, the fact that I found a cream blush that I love so much blows my mind. For highlighter, I wanted to mention two products actually. The first one is from Ofra. This is the Steph Tom's collaboration, and it's her highlighter in the shade Milk and Cookies. This is so beautiful. Ever since this came out, I have worn it non-stop. It is a split pan, so you have a lighter side and a deeper side. You can use them separately or mix them together. I usually end up just mixing them together, and it looks beautiful. I love using this on my cheeks as well as the rest of my face, but also as like an inner corner highlight on my eyes, brow bone highlight. It's just so beautiful. And again, I have code PAIGE that you can use for 20% off. I honestly recommend any Ofra highlighter. Every single one that I've tried is amazing, but specifically the Milk and Cookies one has been my favorite, and it smells so good. It smells like cookies and it's awesome, so I wanted to throw that one in there. And then the other highlighter product that I wanted to talk about is from Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is something that I have talked about for, I feel like it had to have been years at this point. Like, it's been years since I've had this, and I love it so much. This is the glazed lip kit. She has two different lip kits, the glazed and the bronze. The bronze one is for deeper skin tones. This one is for like more light to medium, and I'm wearing the shade Diamonds today on my cheeks as well as my inner corner and brow bone. So beautiful. These are like my two favorite shades in the palette. I don't really reach for these two as often. This one I will use as a blush topper sometimes, but these two are my main loves in this palette, and I think the palette is only like $18, which is amazing for four like full-size highlighters, and they're just so beautiful. And I love the packaging. Again, perfect for the summertime, so I highly recommend checking this out. And while we're on the topic of Laura Lee, I'm gonna kind of go out of order again. I, of course, had to mention the Nudie No. 2 palette. Now, this is something that I have featured in previous favorites videos, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my 2020 favorites. I love it so much, and it's currently out of stock, unfortunately, but I'm still gonna link it down below because you can actually sign up for like an email notification when they do restock. And I checked the website and it says that they are expecting a June 2021 restock, which is next month, which finally is gonna be in stock. It's been so long. I have felt so bad talking about this palette and like y'all not being able to get it, but this is what I have on my eyes today. Anytime that I'm wearing eyeshadow and I get questions like in the comments like what is on your eyes, it's always this palette, particularly this shade right here, which is called Cheeky. But today I have this really pretty like orange sherbet shade in my crease that's called Bum, and then I have this matte brown in my outer corner, and then I have Nudie right here on the lid. Such an easy palette. It blends out beautifully. The formulas are impeccable. They are so good. The mattes, the shimmers, the like chunkier glittery shades are beautiful, and I love it so much. So I want to put this on your radar for when it restocks. So yes, I had to mention you need these products from Laura Lee. For brows, I thought I would mention some newer products once again. These again I used in my first impressions video, and immediately my first impression was that I loved the clear brow gel. This is amazing. Like, I still love this. The brow pencil, however, I felt like the shade was off for me, which is totally my fault. But when I used it today, like, it's a perfect shade match. So I think what happened was, like, when I had combed through my brows with my spoolie, I removed some of the foundation around my brows, so like my redness from my skin was showing through more than normal, because I was like, why does it look so red on my eyebrows? But today it's literally a perfect shade. Like, it's amazing. So pigmented. It is a like small little triangle. I hope y'all will be able to see that. So it's pretty precise. However, it's not like the little itty bitty round ones, which is typically what I prefer, but I actually love this. I think it looks so good and so pigmented. I loved the formula. It's not super like waxy or greasy. You just kind of, you don't have to like firmly press. You don't have to scratch at your eyebrows, but you do kind of press a little bit, and then it just applies the color, and it looks beautiful. Another brow pencil that I have talked about in several videos is the Hourglass Micro Brow Pencil. This one is amazing. This is more like a little itty bitty tiny one. This one actually is a little oval, and I love it so much. I have it in the shade Dark Brunette, and it's awesome. Also, this is the Kosas. I didn't even say what this was. This is the Kosas Brow Pop Dual Action Defining Pencil. I have this in the shade Medium Brown, and this is the Kosas Air Brow Clear Brow Gel. I was trying to figure out why I had this brush sitting in front of me. I was like, why did I grab that again? And it's because I also wanted to let y'all know that the Starry Nights collection from Bling Brushes is actually restocking on May 28th, which is just a couple days away. So this one is restocking before my collaboration, but I just wanted to give you guys the heads up for both of them. So this one is restocking May 28th. My collection will be restocking in June sometime. So yeah, just thought I would throw that in there because I forgot to mention it earlier. So last we have mascara and lips. So for mascara, I thought I would mention these two. We have the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. This one is amazing. This is a newer product to my collection, but I've been using it for the last few weeks. Incredible. I love it so much. And then this is the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes from Charlotte Tilbury. This is what I have on my eyes today. Again, love it so much. The brush is a little bit like pokey, and it hurts sometimes when you like get too close like to your lash, where your lashes connect to your skin. Anyway, that sounds weird, but if you get it a little too close to your eye, it can kind of like poke a little bit. But I actually love the effect that it gives, so you just have to be careful. So here is the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes one. It's kind of like a diamond shape, and it's flat on one side and it has like the bristles on the other side. And then the Benefit They're Real is another sort of like pokey one, but this one is more like the same like width, the same size all the way down until it gets to the end. So they're both rubber wands, which typically I prefer a like brush, like bristly mascara wand, but I've been loving both of those and they're awesome. And finally, we have lips. And I'm gonna talk about products that I've talked about on my channel a ton of times. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but you guys, you need these. So these are lipsticks from MAC. I bought mine on the Ulta website, but you can also get them from MAC. Love these two colors specifically so freaking much. The one that I have on my lips today is called Honey Love. This is a beautiful, like peachy kind of nude shade. I love it so much. It's so pretty. And I actually have something on top of that today, but I'll talk about that in a second. The other shade that I have is called Blankety, and this one is more of like a pinky nude. They're both actually pretty similar. I don't know if you'll be able to tell a difference on camera, but you can definitely tell a difference in person. Blankety is much more cool toned, more pink, and then Honey Love is more of like a peachy, warm undertone, but they're both gorgeous nude shades, and they're both, actually I think one is matte. Honey Love is a matte lipstick, but it's still very creamy and awesome. And then Blankety is a amplified cream lipstick. And on top of Honey Love today, I have a little bit of gloss, and I've been loving the lifter glosses from Maybelline. I've been loving these for probably like, I don't know, maybe a year. It's been several months. Definitely 2020 is when I found these, and I love them so much. They have hyaluronic acid in them. This one is in the shade Ice. This is just like basically a clear gloss. It has a little, well, it looks tinted on my hand because there was lipstick on the wand from applying it on top of lipstick, but it's practically a clear gloss. Even though it looks like it has like a light pink tint to it, it's practically clear. But they have other ones that are, you know, they're all pretty sheer, but they have other shades like corally ones. There's ones that have a little bit of sparkle in them, but this is the one that I'm wearing today, so I thought I would mention this one. But the dog is barking upstairs. Sorry if you can hear that. But that's pretty much it for my favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I also wanted to link my shirt down below just in case y'all were interested. I am obsessed with this shirt. The sleeves are so cute. It's like a cropped, kind of just comfy, lightweight shirt. It's from Aerie. I bought a ton of shirts from Aerie, so if you guys want to see a try on haul, let me know. I was thinking about doing that, but I love this shirt so much. I think it's so cute. It's like adorable. So anyway, all of the products will be linked down below in the description box, like I mentioned, along with any discount codes that I have for you guys. But that is pretty much it from me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.